little Boots haul. I went to Boots last weekend and picked up a couple of bits that I thought I would share with you, and I also picked up something today from Superdrug, which I'm also going to show you in the same haul. And quite a few things I've tried already, and some of them are repurchases and some of them I'm yet to try. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I have to show you is this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte mattifying infallible foundation, and I got this in the shade 10 Porcelain, which was the lightest one. I generally get the lightest foundation and it's usually a good match for me. I'm actually wearing this today. I've been wearing this foundation since about 8 o'clock this morning, and it's now about 3:30 and it's still intact. It's not moved, I haven't had to touch it up at all. It is matte, so if you want the more dewy finish then it's probably not for you, but they do a dewy finish of this. It's really nice and natural, I think, on the skin. I've put a bit more concealer on today because I've got a few blemishes, but I'm really impressed with this so far. As I said, it's the first day I've worn it, but it's really good, and yeah, I'm really impressed with that so far. The applicator is a little squeezy thing, which is like that. I won't do that anymore or else I get it everywhere, but I quite like that actually, because I think sometimes the pumps either give you too much or not enough, so I quite like that you can use as much as you want. And yeah, I think this is new. I know a few people have reviewed it, but yeah, so far I'm impressed with that. Next thing is something I see Anna quite a lot from Viviana Does Makeup talk about, and it's the Bourjois Healthy Balance Powder in the shade 52 Vanilla. Again, this was the lightest one. I've used this today as well. It's just a pressed setting powder. I've used this again today. It's worked really well. This is matte finish and natural healthy glow, which is a bit of a strange combination, but actually works really well on the skin. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a glow on my chin, a bit of a shine. I think it's okay. I usually use the NARS loose powder or the Tarte foundation powder. I use quite a lot, but I was in Boots and I'm running low on powder, so I thought I'd pick this up and try it, because it'll be a couple of weeks before I get to Space NK or somewhere to get my high-end ones, and so far I'm really impressed with it. I do really like the packaging of this actually, because it has a huge, I hope that doesn't blind you, a huge mirror in there, and it's very slim as well, so if you did want to take it out with you, it's a lot slimmer than the MAC one that I normally have in my handbag. So that's that. More foundation-y bits. First thing is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer in light. This is, I think, the third or fourth one of these. I use this every day. I tend to put it in a nice little triangle under my eye. I blend it in, it gets rid of dark circles, and I get redness kind of around here, and it gets rid of that as well. Really good. The applicator does get a bit like full of product when you get near the end, but it does still work really well, and I just use this under my eyes, so I don't need to worry about spots or anything like that. But it's a really wonderful concealer for under the eyes, and I find quite a lot of things crease on my under eye. So like the Collection one, I can't use that because it's really drying, and it just doesn't work for me. But this is fantastic. I think it's about £8, and it's definitely the best under eye concealer that I've used. Another concealer I use all the time is the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter in Ivory. I use this for redness and like blemishes and things. It says 2-in-1 highlighter, but I think it works really well for blemishes and things personally, but you could use this under the eye. The applicator of this one is a bit odd really. It's kind of like a brush, and you squeeze it and it comes out of the brush and you brush it on. It does work really well. I think it's a little bit more hygienic than the traditional doe foot applicator, but it's a really good one, and that's about again the third or fourth one of those I've had, and that's in the shade Ivory, again the lightest. And the Rimmel were on 2 for £10, so I decided to pick up another concealer, and this is another one I've had before, the Wake Me Up concealer, again in Ivory, True Ivory this is called, the lightest one. This is the, I've not opened this yet, the traditional doe foot applicator. I won't open it all the way, but this one, I used this before actually when the foundation first came out. I did really like it, so I thought I'd pick that up again. Another repurchase, I've used this already, the Maybelline Brow Drama Brow Mascara in dark blonde. This is usually the only thing that I've got in my eyebrows. If I'm going all out, I will fill them in with the Maybelline double-ended pencil thing from the same range. This is perfect. It's a perfect colour for my eyebrows. If you've not seen this before, all it is a tinted brow gel. I find it's really quick and easy to use. It sets my brows all day. It fills them in a little bit. I've got quite thick brows. It fills them in enough for me. I think it's enough. I don't think I need to fill them in on a day-to-day basis, and I just really like this, and I keep repurchasing it because it's just so good. And I think it's about £4.99, and it's similar to the Benefit one actually, which I haven't owned, but I've had it used on me once at Benefit, and it did the exact same job, and I think that's about £15, and this is about £4. And the next thing is something I wanted to try for a little while actually, and it's the Max Factor Cream Puff Blush, these are called. This is number 10 Nude Mauve, and it's very pale pink. The reason I wanted to try these is they're so much like the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes, which is the palette I use every day, and I have done for about probably about 3 months now. I've used that every day. I'm wearing this shade today. It's quite a natural pink shade, really pretty, quite shimmery, quite highlighty. If you're a fan of the Hourglass, or you're dying for the Hourglass but it's not quite in your budget, these are really good. These are about £8. Not quite as much product as the Hourglass ones, but they look really similar on the skin. But I haven't got an Hourglass one in this kind of shade, so I can't really compare the shades, but the formula and everything is quite similar as well. But obviously the packaging isn't as nice, but again, that's to do with the cost I think. But I'm really impressed with that, really like that. I might pick up some more shades in the future. And this thing is something I got today from Superdrug actually, but they do sell them in Boots, so I'm just going to throw it in. And it's the Collection Eyes Uncovered Nude Grey palette. I've seen a few people raving about these actually, and I had the I think it was the Little Mix one they did, which is all kind of golden nudes. This one is more cool toned. Comes with one of these little foam applicators, which I don't use, I use brushes, but it has a pale shade which is Parchment, and then it has Rubble, Under the Moon, Driftwood, In a Nutshell and Eclipse, and the end two are matte and the four in the middle are shimmers, and I just thought it was really nice. The packaging is quite cheap, it's only cardboard, but I was really impressed with the other one that I had, and I thought I would give this a go, and it's only £3.99, so it's really cheap. So if you're maybe thinking about the Naked palettes, but maybe you don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, or you're just getting into makeup, because I know some of you are quite young and just getting started in makeup, this is a really good place to start. £3.99 in Boots, and you could do sort of daytime looks, evening looks with this, and it's really good dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Basics palettes. They do a warm toned one and another one that looked really nice, which is kind of a more matte one, but they didn't have that in stock, which is why I picked this one up. This one's called the Nude Grey palette. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but yeah, that's that. So that's everything I picked up from Boots, and I might film a get ready with me or something with some of those products so you can see them on and what they look like. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, because that does make my day, and click that subscribe button, and there'll be a new video from me again on Thursday, and I upload every Sunday and Thursday, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss them. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!